Well, they are a legendary basketball team that puts on a show like no other. They've been entertaining audiences with quick wit, crazy trick shots, and of course, a bucket full of water. Or is it? I caught up with two of the Harlem Globetrotters ahead of the weekend that they will perform at the Greensboro Coliseum. Take a look. All right, so I just get to hold the ball. I'm gonna get that right back because I don't deserve to hold this. We're so excited. So we have Hot Rod and Scooter with us today. Everybody good? Good?
We're good. We're fine, man. Thank you.
I want to talk to you guys about the experience. Let me start with you, Scooter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this being a Globetrotter, how many years you been doing?
18 years now.
Wow,
18
you've seen the
years.
world.
I've been to 85 different countries. It's been by far the best basketball experience I've ever experienced in my life, for sure.
And I mean, how does somebody become a Globetrotter?
We have a scout that goes out and finds talent like any other organization, but every guy's story and every girl's story is different how they got to the team. Mine was very unique. I was the assistant video coordinator for the Phoenix Suns NBA team, had pickup games on the weekend. They saw me play, invited me to the camp. Here I am. So right place, right time for me.
Yeah, but you said like ball handling, dribbling, that's kind of your thing, right?
Yeah. I've been known to handle the ball, spin the ball, and all that stuff. So when I'm out there, I try to do my best curling in the pressure. And
right.
I'm the only one that has the ball head like curling is. So yeah, for sure.
Hot Rod's so short. I don't know. I was like, look at this little dude. How tall are you?
I'm 7'1".
7'1". Now, but tell me about your history with the Globetrotters.
Well, this is my second year with the Harlem Globetrotters. It's been an amazing experience. I've been to 8 different countries. I went everywhere around the United States. I'm like a showman, you know? And I like making people laugh, you know, interacting with the crowd.
Now, how did they find you?
Me, I was, like my teammate Scooter said, there's a scout that goes out, and the scout one time, he said, hey, you want to try out for the Harlem Globetrotters? At the time, I was like, Harlem Globetrotters. All right, why not? Let's give it a shot. I went to the trial, did my thing. A month later, I got invited to training camp, and then when I went to training camp, I fell in love with it.
Life changing.
Yeah, it was crazy because I was doing things I ain't never did before, like the ball handling, the tricks, and spinning the ball on the fingers, and I was like, man, this is
It's kind of stuff every kid does, but nobody does it for a living but you guys. Right, that's what, here, wait, but can I show you? Can I show you my pride and joy?
Oh!
This is from the 90s when Sweet Lou was with the Globetrotters. They let me play with the Generals for about 3 minutes out there.
Man.
But that's as close as I ever got to y'all. Look, these letters are falling off. It's so old.
Yeah,
Thank
you
guys.
need to throw that away completely.
They never win, though.
Yeah.
They never win.
They could keep trying, but you know
Thank
how
you
it
guys
is.
for taking time. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
this.
Thank
It was
you.
fun.
All right.
Awesome.
So much fun.
I love seeing them perform.
So in case you don't know, the Washington Generals are the team that they always play. So wherever they're going, they're the team that always loses.
Okay.
And always play. And, you know, of course, they're meant to lose. But it is kind of like a minor league thing. So the Generals, some of those, Scooter said that there have been 5 or 6 that had worked their way into the Globetrotters. So it's almost like a starting ground, you know what I mean? And then they can get there. And they travel the world, and there are like 30 of them.
Did they spin the ball and put your finger under it so you could continue?
Yes, he did that, but it was amazing to me that he could do it on his nose.
Yeah,
And
when
then
I saw those,
transition to
pretty awesome. I got a chance to see them when I was really young, when I
too.
lived in Fort Hood, when I was in kindergarten, and it was just so much fun. And I remember the part with the bucket, and it seemed like they were going to throw water at us, and I remember we all went like this, and I was just amazed by all the tricks, and they let the kids come down on the court and dance with the
It's
mascot.
a show.
It was a lot of fun.
And so, like, there's not just one team of the Harlem Globetrotters.
No, so he said there are about 30 of them, and they divide them up into 2 teams, and so they all know the same routines, right? And then one will be in Europe, and one is on the East Coast, and then one goes to, you know, where South America, and one goes to the West Coast. So they are constantly shifting them all around. And like Scooter said, he's been to 85 countries.
And we saw a little bit in the video. There was a young woman that was. They have women performing now because that wasn't always the case.
And he said there's one called Torch that is a dribbler like you've never seen.
Oh, okay.
And Curly Neal used to live here in Greensboro, one of the original
Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters. He passed away a couple years ago, but he was here.
We were just talking about bare minimum Mondays. I can't imagine you can do bare minimum
Oh,
Mondays
no.
as a Globetrotter.
You got to give 120%.
Absolutely,
Yes.
especially with the tricks that they're doing. I mean,
By the way, that thing with the jersey, just to let you know, they pick someone in the media when they go to market, sometimes, not always. And I got chosen one year, this is 30 years ago. And so they let me play for the Generals in the Greensboro Coliseum against the Globetrotters for 3 minutes.
How did you do?
They make sure that you score because I was throwing up bricks left and right, so he fouled me, and they put me to the free throw line and let me hit a free throw.
Well, that still was your skill to get it in there.
Right, and that's great you still had the jersey and you
Yeah.
brought it back. That's awesome.
Great story.